Okay, so before you're starting back handsprings with any of your kids, you should have them learn a couple skills first. And the first one is backwards rolls. So Julia, you demonstrate a backwards roll on this mat right here, just going down. Yep. So for the backwards roll, just making sure that they keep their hands here and then pushing through their hands the entire time. That's really important because they need to have the strength to be able to like push through their hands, especially when it comes to back handsprings.
Juliet, can you do an ugly one? Do like a really bad one.
Yeah,
A
do
really
like the
bad
worst
backward roll.
backwards roll.
That way you show us what to look for.
Yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah. Don't
All right.
do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So now show us the right way with your hands. Pizza hands. Yep. Beautiful.
Another skill they should know how to do is a handstand. So can you just do like a lunge and like kick up into a handstand? Yeah, that was good. So for handstands, they should be able to at least kick up against a wall. It's really good if they can do it on the ground, but otherwise they should just be put together. It shouldn't be sloppy. Their legs should go, when they go up, their legs should go together and then kicking back down. Yep. That's another skill they should be able to do. They should be able to push up into a bridge, and they should also be able to do a back bend into a bridge. So can you show us pushing up into a bridge where you sit down, your hands here and push up? Yep. And then you can just come down. That's it. So everything that kids do really wrong is they'll put their hands out super far, or they'll have their legs and their arms bent and like super far apart. I just really kind of do my best to keep it together. Sometimes I'll like grab their lower back and like push them up
Okay.
so that they're forced to keep their arms and legs straight. But yeah, the two most important things I would say is trying to like push your push up into your bridge again, real quick. Trying to push like your nose past where your elbows go, and then also trying to get your knees completely straight. Those are probably the two biggest things. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, that's really it for a bridge. Two other skills they should know, or three other skills they should know before they start doing a back handspring is a cartwheel, a round off, and like a back bend into a bridge. So, Julia, you want to demonstrate a cartwheel and then a round off? Yeah, just. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So, for both of those skills, the biggest thing is lunges. Like when they first go into their cartwheel, they should have their dominant foot forward, and this leg should be bent, and then they should have their non-dominant leg backwards, and that leg should be straight. And then yeah, making a T with their hands. So kind of like this. You know, show that. You can have your hands like this. Yeah. So when they go into their cartwheel, they always they can start with their hands up like this, or either way works, but their hands usually should go down into kind of like a. Their dominant hand is facing forward, and then their non-dominant hand is facing to the side. And then that's kind of the same thing for the round off, except for the round off, you just kind of snap your legs together in the air. So you want to show your round off again? Yeah, so the biggest thing for both of those is kids don't kick enough. And so I really like to emphasize getting power off this back leg, like really pushing forwards with it and using that power from it, because that's especially helpful with other skills that use lunges. But yeah, I just emphasize pushing with your back foot. That usually helps a lot. And then for roundoffs specifically, it's snapping your legs together, which a lot of kids just kind of struggle with, and that's something that it usually takes time, but I like to demonstrate it a little bit, or sometimes stuff like handstands can help, getting them to snap their legs together and just kind of working on it until they get the skill down. So they should, like, the most important thing is they should always have a back bend down, because that's the most important thing for flexibility and being able to like hold yourself up in that position, because being in like a bridge is most of what a back handspring is. Having your back slightly arched and having your hands or your shoulders holding you up, along with having your arms straight. So yeah, they should be able to go backwards without any help into their back bend, and then they don't need to be able to stand up out of it, but that also is really good if they can. So yep. So the most important thing, or the most helpful thing for doing back bends is for their hands. They can either make like a kind of field goal or like a diamond shape. That helps when they're bending backwards. A lot of kids will kind of lose focus and just kind of crumble onto the ground. It really helps if they're like watching their hands, so they can kind of watch through like this shape right here, follow their hands backwards so that they're like spotting themselves and being able to spot the floor and actually catch themselves. So that's really helpful to keep your hands like that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.